Hello guys, welcome to the new video. It's officially day 10 of using 50,000 capital for the 50 trading days. So in the today's session, we saw like Nifty open gap up almost like around 7:30, and in first candle itself it had made around 750 as a high. Wherein yesterday I had told you in the telegram that we might see 750 zone to 740 zones as a resistance, wherein from there itself, early morning, I too was hesitant because in the first, if you see over here, my intention behind not going early morning as a short trader is because from 9:15 till 9:50 almost like around half an hour, there was a sideways consolidation, and I thought like the gap up, whatever the gap up we had over here, it was sustaining, and hence because of that I was not that bearish, but however I had kept an alert at around 700. In one candle itself it went on and retested 200 moving average. So with this aspect I was not into the on the put side. However, let me show you my trade history. But in the yesterday's session I had explained you about this trend line wherein we might expect resistance is because with respect to this zone, wherein in this first let me zoom in at this point. The first candle itself here, when we saw last Wednesday, there was a gap down, and then in the first candle itself, we had seen a lot of big pullback. Wherein after that, we had seen a rejection at around 750 odd levels at this point. If I mark this is a zone wherein I had mentioned about the 750 levels, which might act as a resistance because after a pullback, there was a sideways consolidation and a breakdown, and they here itself also there was a consolidation, and afterwards we had seen a huge sell off. So with that respect, 750 is the zone that is the zone wherein Nifty would take the resistance. That was my anticipation. So however, coming to today's trade, wherein I had made early morning with the same intention, I bought around 21,800 PE with two lots itself. I was just testing, and however, this was trading at 120, 122 at the price, but I kept my sell at the cost price so that. And however, in the next also, wherein 21,800 PE, again I re-entered with same two lots, wherein I entered again at 117, and I trailed my sell again at 120. So this was just to test, because if you see all this trade I have taken when the Nifty was in the sideways zone. If I move on to the Nifty chart, I want to make sure, like if you see the trades which I had taken, it was around 955 itself. So over here in the trade itself in this candle where in 955, that is where I got stuck into that sideways, and I was not sure because there was a lot of sustainability at around 21,700 levels. So with that aspect, I squared off all the position. Even in 21,700 also, this is a zone wherein I made an entry with the two lots, wherein I entered at 108 and I squared off in position at 125. So this is trade wherein I told you in the telegram about this thing. So with that, I squared off my position with almost around 15, 17 points, I guess. So yeah, 17 points. That is where I got around 1600 as a profit with this trade. So that was the logic over here, because this I was explaining you about. I in the telegram also I had mentioned you about this 200 moving average on 5 minute time frame, and there was a consolidation, and in one candle itself it gave a breakout. However, my target was 200 moving average. I closed my trade with a trailing SL. So coming to the other trade wherein I made an entry in 21,550 C, wherein I had bought around four lots. This was another trade wherein I squared off this position at 127. However, then wherein I made an entry in 21,550 CE at 11 o'clock, 11:30. Consecutively, I had made an entry in this around at the zone, because if I go to the Nifty chart at around 11 o'clock exactly, this is a zone wherein Nifty was trying to consolidate. Particularly, this was a zone. That is why my anticipation was that at least there will be bounce back till the 200 moving average, wherein it was at the time it was trading at 121,582, 21,600. So that was my anticipation, because at least after a sell off, I thought after consolidation there will be a little pullback, and if it has to continue, it might take from this. However, in the 2-3 candle itself, it gave a huge crackdown. So wherein because of that I had to book the loss in, if you observe over here, I squared off my position at 21,500 C at 62 rupees. If I move on to my position over here is 21,550 C, wherein I had to book around 7,500 rupees loss. That was because of this sideways consolidation. And if I move on to this Nifty chart, there were a pattern wherein there was a sideways consolidation here, and this low also was similar to the low, this sideways consolidation of today's price action. So I thought like maybe there will be a slight pullback, however, till the 200 moving average, but I was wrong. So hence I had to square off my position at 62, wherein I booked a loss of around 7,500 rupees. So again, with in order to recover this, what I did is I entered in 500, 21,400 PE, wherein I bought this. I know the capital is greater than 50,000. However, I had to recover the loss. So in that point, I made an entry with 2,500 into. It was almost like 30 rupees, 65,000 rupees was the capital that I used for this trade. However, this was very quick. In just 2 minutes, I squared off my position because the profit was almost similar to what the loss it was incurred in this call. So I had to square off this position, and so I squared this almost all. The profit and the loss were also almost similar. So hence I squared off the position. So intermediate, I had made another entries wherein I entered in 21,250 P. Sorry, in 300. Let me take you to this 21,200 P, wherein I entered two lots. I made a profit of around 10 rupees over here. So the overall history, if you see for the today's trade, because of this call, I had to accept the loss, and otherwise the profit would have been a good. Uh, and today I'm carrying overnight position of this week monthly expiry 21,250 P, wherein I have 200 quantities and average price is around 144 rupees. So I'll be updating about this trade. However, the setup was very good today, but the crackdown was very sharp. So hence, I was not confident on trading on the put side as well, because of this consolidation pattern. My anticipation was at least a pullback will be there. So once this crackdown was there, and there was always a continuous pull, even there a small pullback were also sold into. And I had updated about the 21,200, the Fin Nifty level, wherein if it is like broken, we will see additional fire. So that was also one more additional thing that helped Nifty to go down furthermore. So coming to tomorrow's session, the important level to watch out is around 21,190, wherein today's low, and 21,100 is somewhere around one day moving average or 100 moving average. So that might be the test. Let me show you this level wherein okay, this is a zone wherein till 20 Nifty might extend. 21,065 to 21,100 is the level wherein on daily basis candle, if you see this, the candle on 14th of December, the low was around 21,074, and however the closing was around 182. So with that aspect, today's low is also around 192. So we might expect another pullback, till around 100 moving average, but we need to see tomorrow's price action where it will open. But however, with the candle, how it has formed on a daily time frame, and along with we have a huge candle in the volume also. Volumes are also on a higher side, and the body that has formed on a daily time frame basis is really like very big body with very lesser shadows on the low and top. So that might indicate we might see another crackdown in the Nifty. However, we need to see how it opens tomorrow flat, or maybe there is a gap down already around like 40 50 points. Then we might see another 50 points crackdown, and there might be a pullback from this 200 moving average, or maybe around 21,100 level. So that's it for today's video, and I'll be updating about this trade in the tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.